Good morning and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Mochi Mochi no Mi, or the Mochi Mochi Fruit. Let's go! Okay, so the Mochi Mochi no Mi, or the Mochi Mochi Fruit, has been consumed by Charlotte Katakuri. And if you don't know this already, then you basically need to catch up on One Piece. That's the bottom line. And this is a special paramecia type devil fruit that allows the user to create, control and transform into mochi. This kit has the somewhat effect of being somewhat low gear, that's why it's probably called a special paramecia devil fruit. And to be honest, because of the ability of intangibility to such an extent of when he's actually getting shot by Capone Beige, he is basically unharmed. It's kind of like how Luffy's works, but obviously rubber is more of a solid form for Luffy, well, bouncy form, and Mochi is kind of like gloop. It literally is just gloop. So he can actually extend his body like Luffy and stretch it and all that jazz, and I find that to be really, really powerful. It's basically like an even powerful version of Luffy's Devil Fruit without the bounciness, so to speak. Now obviously Katakuri with his haki can actually use this as a very powerful tool, and being able to see seconds into the future, with his observation haki, he was able to elongate his leg to actually stop Luffy from smashing the portrait of Mother Caramel. Now obviously this devil fruit is an awakened devil fruit as well, and he has insane capabilities with this. He can turn the entire arena, so to speak, of where you're fighting into Mochi, the landscape into Mochi. This is where I've actually based most of my paramecia theorizing awakenings on, being able to pretty much turn the world into Mochi, and I still believe, just with awakenings, that the Noro Noro no Mi, or the slow fruit, is still one of the most OP devil fruits if awakened, because slow world. But that's besides the point. Let's get back to this devil fruit. Basically, he can create just limitless amounts of mochi. He is unstoppable in his wake. And Katakuri, I'm looking at all of his techniques at this moment in time, and to be honest, these videos are shorter and there are so many techniques. But that being the case, there is one technique that I do love with this devil fruit, and that is called the flowing mochi. Using his Katakuri's awakened powers, he was able to transform the ground into mochi and pretty much be able to capture Luffy or anyone, to be fair, within his mochi, because he can control mochi. And that means if awakened, well, while using his awakening, he can turn the entire area into mochi. That means he has full control of that area. That means he could probably stop an entire pirate group by himself. And I'm not even saying a crap pirate crew, I'm talking about like a strong pirate crew he could definitely capture. This guy does not have like an over 1 billion berry bounty and 57 million to actually, not for any, he doesn't have that bounty just because he's part of Big Mom's crew. It's because he is pretty much the strongest fighter in Big Mom's crew. Now obviously Katakuri's fight with Luffy was absolutely epic, and to be honest, I think you should read the manga instead of anything else, because that gives you an amazing idea on how this devil fruit actually works. Now that being the case, I do find that this devil fruit is OP as hell, and I hope to see more special paramecias in the future. But that was a brief rundown on the Mochi Mochi Fruit, or the Mochi Mochi no Mi. Have a lovely rest of the day, guys, and I shall see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye bye.
No, I can't be responsible. It ain't my fault.